Good day to Doctor and all my fellow friends. Today I'm going to present on my research proposal titled Feasibility of Hydrogen Economy as Sustainable Energy Carrier. As an introduction, what is actually hydrogen economy? Hydrogen economy is a scenario where hydrogen acts as the primary energy carrier in the application. Why we say hydrogen is sustainable energy carrier? Before this, we need to know the type of hydrogen. It classifies as three categories, which are gray, blue, and green hydrogen. Gray and blue hydrogen generates from fossil fuel, while green hydrogen produced from renewable energy. Therefore, only green hydrogen considered as long-term sustainable energy carrier as it releases oxygen only instead of carbon dioxide. Applications of hydrogen including oil refining, production of chemical, and power generations. Next, we come into the literature review of this study. Part 1 will discuss on the application of hydrogen energy. Based on 4 selected countries, China, US, Japan, and Germany, only Japan is using green hydrogen energy as the main resources. Well, for China, US, and Germany, they are mostly using gray or blue hydrogen. By comparing on the price of hydrogen can vary from USD 1 per kg to USD 5 per kg. Therefore, lower the production cost of hydrogen is a necessary action to ensure the hydrogen cost is competitive with other resources in the markets. Besides that, storage and transportation is most challenging in realization of hydrogen economy because hydrogen has low volumetric energy density, which occupy more space. Therefore, costs increase. Besides that, hydrogen requires stringent storage conditions as its low boiling point potentially causing the cracking of the container. Therefore, organic liquid storage that used by Japan and Germany are considered easy, safe, and advanced in the hydrogen storage and transportation at the moment. As we can see from the tables, all 4 countries are using hydrogen as a fuel cell for the vehicles. Toyota in Japan has established and launched their first fuel cell car, which known as Mirai, in 2014. Besides that, hydrogen energy can also be used as power generations, residential heat resources, and also chemical and steel industry. Part 2 will be focusing on the hydrogen economy and related policies. Overall, Japan and Germany are world leaders in the hydrogen technology. Therefore, their hydrogen market is already in early maturity, and also their marketization relatively high compared to China and US. US is now in transition from immaturity to maturity as the previous of their hydrogen economy affected or limited by their political issues. Well, for China, they are still in the very beginning of the hydrogen development. Therefore, the hydrogen marketization is still in infancy stage. Policies and national plans are important in developing hydrogen economy. Therefore, these 4 countries have their own strategies and long-term goals in achieving hydrogen economy. Due to committed to Paris Agreement, China and Germany aim to shift to green hydrogen in industry to achieve their carbon neutrality by 2050s and 2060s. Will Japan aim to build a hydrogen energy society? Therefore, their policy focus in improving energy efficiency and implementation of terminal application. For US, they aim hydrogen as the technology reserve. Therefore, they focus on hydrogen-related technology, production, and transportation. Detailed policy action plan will be discussed in the research methodology section. Besides that, there are also a few issues raised on the related policies, which are first, promotion of hydrogen energy policy to the public. How the government going to create the public awareness and participation in application of hydrogen economy is a challenge. Besides that, there is lacking of standard regulations for hydrogen. Therefore, standardization of the regulation is needed as a guide for hydrogen economy in the future. Next, we come into problem statements. As we can see now, the hydrogen demand expected to grow 9.2% until 2030 globally. However, 96% of them are in grey hydrogen, which will not achieve carbon neutrality. Besides that, case studies in present works are lacking of cross-country comparison. Therefore, a panel discussion in relation to policy in different countries need to be evaluated. Next, we go into the research questions. There are 3 research questions being identified, which are: first, what is the source of energy on hydrogen economy? Second, what is the storage and transportation technology? And third, what is the application on hydrogen economy? In order to answer our research questions, there are 3 research objectives in these studies, which are: first, to discuss source of energy for hydrogen economy; second, to discuss storage and transportation as driver of hydrogen economy; and third, to discuss development of applications where hydrogen could be used for hydrogen economy. Next, we go into the research methodology part 1 of this study. Firstly, we will identify the hydrogen economy related policies. Second, we'll analyze, compare, and summarize the policy data. Third, we will identify 3 elements in the policy towards hydrogen economy, which are: first, source of energy; second, storage and transportation; last but not least will be applications. Well, for part 2, these are the preliminary summary of the policies that we have selected. Next is the limitation of the study. First, only 4 selected countries of hydrogen economy policy, therefore it narrows the scope of the study and it also limits the research area to be conducted. Second, policies and strategies transform slower than the technologies. Third, limitation on data collection, as secondary data collection may not be verified and biased. Therefore, it may have some impact on the outcome of the studies. Next, this is a reference for my presentation. With that, I thank you.